Get ready for a massive download of what's trending. The digital world never sleeps, and neither do we. We're diving headfirst into the latest updates that are shaping our tech, our investments, and our daily lives. First up, Google's making video editing in Drive smoother than ever. Get ready for a slick new way to get your clips just right. Next, we're talking about Google's AI-stuffed Pixel event. We'll break down the hype, the new features, and what it all means for the future of smartphones and wearables. Then, we're asking the big question: is Google stock undervalued at $200? We'll explore the financials, the lawsuits, and what it could mean for your portfolio. And finally, a familiar tool is getting a fresh new look. We're diving into the Material 3 redesign of the Google Calculator. Stay with us, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Google makes video editing in Drive effortless. Google has rolled out a significant update to Google Drive, streamlining the video editing process for its workspace users. The new feature introduces a direct drive shortcut for Google Vids, allowing users to launch the editing suite directly from a video preview within Drive. This eliminates the need for manual file opening and switching between applications, creating a more integrated and efficient workflow. Previously, editing a video stored in Google Drive involved a more convoluted process. Users would have to navigate to Google Vids separately, locate the file, and then open it for editing. This new integration, however, places an Open button prominently in the top right corner when a video file is previewed in Drive. Clicking this button instantly launches the video within Google Vids, ready for immediate editing. Google Vids itself offers a suite of user-friendly editing tools, enabling users to perform basic yet essential tasks such as trimming video clips, adding text overlays, incorporating music, and more. This makes quick edits on the go much more accessible. The shortcut is enabled by default for workspace users, ensuring a seamless experience right out of the box. However, there is an option for workspace organization administrators to disable this feature if it does not align with their specific IT policies or user needs. The rollout began on August 21st, and Google anticipates that it could take up to 2 weeks for the feature to become universally available across all accounts. This update follows a series of enhancements Google has made to its Drive video functionalities. Last October, the company introduced a new, more robust video player for Drive, and in May, it integrated a Gemini AI feature designed to summarize the content of videos stored within Drive. These continuous improvements highlight Google's commitment to enhancing its cloud storage and productivity suite, particularly for multimedia content. The integration has been met with positive reactions from users who frequently work with video files in Google Drive. Many see it as a significant time saver, reducing friction in the editing process. Tech analysts also note this as a smart move by Google to further embed its AI and productivity tools within its core workspace offerings, making the ecosystem more sticky and competitive against rivals. The focus on simplifying video editing aligns with the broader trend of making powerful creative tools more accessible to a wider audience, even those without professional editing experience. Hold on tight, because the updates are just getting started. Next, we're diving into the future of mobile technology with Google's latest Pixel event. Google's AI-packed Pixel event, a deep dive. Google recently hosted an event that showcased its latest advancements, particularly focusing on the AI capabilities integrated into its new Pixel devices. The Pixel line has long been recognized for pushing the boundaries of mobile photography, and this year, Google has doubled down on embedding artificial intelligence directly into the camera app and other core functionalities. This move, however, brings with it a complex set of implications and challenges as users and developers alike grapple with the nuances of AI-enhanced features. A key highlight of the event was the much-discussed AI-enhanced 100x zoom feature, dubbed ProRes Zoom, on the Pixel 10 Pro. Early sample images shared online have presented a mixed bag, with some showcasing stunning clarity and detail at extreme zoom levels, while others raise concerns about potential artifacts and unnatural processing. This disparity has sparked considerable debate among tech enthusiasts and photography professionals, regarding the true efficacy and aesthetic impact of Google's AI-driven zoom technology. The company's insistence that the metadata classifies the device primarily as a camera underscores its focus on its imaging prowess. Beyond the camera, the event delved into the broader Pixel 10 lineup, detailing new AI features and the integration of Qi 2 wireless charging standards. The discussion also extended to Google's next generation of wearables, including the Pixel Watch 4 and the company's approach to smartwatches, which appears to be heavily influenced by AI. Fitbit's integration and the promise of an AI coach were also highlighted, suggesting a unified strategy for health and fitness tracking. The repairability of the Watch 4 and the new Pixel Buds 2a were also touched upon, indicating a focus on user experience and product longevity. Adding to the AI push, Google announced that its Gemini AI is coming to smart home speakers, a move that could significantly enhance the conversational capabilities and utility of these devices. A brief tease of future speaker hardware also hinted at Google's continued ambition in the smart home market. The event's presentation style itself, featuring a cameo-packed, keynote-reshaping segment hosted by Jimmy Fallon, added a unique, albeit unconventional, flair to the proceedings. In a rapid-fire segment known as the Thunder Round, several other significant tech and business stories were briefly covered. These included Hank Green's Focus Friend initiative, pricing details for Ricoh's GR-IV camera, YouTube's evolving content strategy, Massimo's lawsuit against U.S. Customs, and Chipotle's exploration of drone delivery services. These diverse topics underscore the wide-ranging impact of technology across various industries. Public reaction to the Pixel event has been largely positive, with many anticipating the advanced AI features. However, concerns about the ProRes zoom and the potential for AI overprocessing remain a significant point of discussion online. Analysts are closely watching how Google's AI strategy unfolds, particularly its integration into everyday devices, viewing it as a critical factor in the company's future market position. But the tech world isn't just about new gadgets, it's also about the value behind the brands. Next, we're examining whether Google stock is a smart investment right now. Is Google stock undervalued at $200? An investor's analysis. As of recent assessments, Alphabet Nasdaq, GOOG, stock has experienced a modest rise of only 5% year-to-date, lagging behind the S&P 500's 9% growth. This underperformance is largely attributed to ongoing legal challenges, particularly a lawsuit that could potentially force Google to divest significant assets. Adding to market concerns, an offer from Perplexity AI for Google Chrome has been noted as substantially undervalued compared to its actual worth. Despite these headwinds, a closer examination suggests that Google's stock, currently trading around $200, may present a compelling investment opportunity. A comprehensive analysis of Alphabet's current valuation, recent operational performance, and historical financial health indicates a robust outlook. The company demonstrates strong performance across key metrics such as growth, profitability, financial stability, and resilience during market downturns. This financial strength is underpinned by a combination of its core advertising business, the rapid expansion of its cloud computing division, and significant investments in artificial intelligence. Google's financial condition is exceptionally strong, characterized by steady top-line growth, high profitability, and a solid balance sheet that significantly outperforms the S&P 500 in many respects. The company's other bets, including its autonomous driving unit Waymo, which provides over 250,000 paid rides weekly across major cities, further showcase its capacity for diversification and investment in future technologies. This strategic investment in AI and cloud infrastructure is further evidenced by a projected $85 billion in capital expenditures for 2025, a substantial increase reflecting the soaring demand for its services. However, the investment case is not without its risks. Google's stock has historically shown higher volatility during market downturns compared to the broader market. For instance, it experienced a 44.6% decline in 2022, far exceeding the S&P 500's 25.4% drop. This trend was also observed during recent trade war tensions, where Google's stock fell 30% against the S&P 500's 19% decline, suggesting a greater sensitivity to economic uncertainty. Regulatory scrutiny represents a significant challenge. Google is embroiled in multiple high-profile lawsuits. A U.S. district court recently concluded that Google unlawfully maintained a monopoly in the search market. The Department of Justice is seeking remedies, including the potential divestiture of Chrome and parts of the Android operating system, alongside prohibitions on default search engine agreements and data sharing practices. Furthermore, a separate lawsuit found Google guilty of monopolizing the digital advertising market, which could lead to severe repercussions for its crucial ad tech business. These legal proceedings pose a tangible threat, potentially forcing fundamental changes to Google's business operations and leading to the divestiture of key assets. While analysts largely deem a complete breakup unlikely, the recent court decisions and the DOJ's assertive stance introduce considerable uncertainty. Such divestitures could lead to a significant stock price correction, irrespective of the company's underlying valuation. From a valuation perspective, while some metrics suggest Google is more expensive than the broader market, a comparison against its historical performance and key competitors reveals a more attractive picture. Its core business remains robust and profitable, and the stock currently trades at a discount relative to its own historical averages and direct peers. Investors must weigh these fundamental strengths against the substantial legal risks. The potential impact of regulatory actions on its business structure and profitability remains a critical factor for investors to consider. Now, let's shift gears to something you probably use every single day, but with a whole new look. Get ready for a fresh take on a familiar tool as we explore the Google Calculator's latest redesign. Google Calculator gets a Material 3 makeover. Google Calculator has received a significant visual update with its version 9, embracing the Material 3 design language. This update introduces a host of changes aimed at modernizing the interface and improving user experience, though some of these changes might require a slight adjustment for long-time users. The most striking change is the removal of the distinct container that previously resembled a physical calculator's display. The new design features a completely flat background, contributing to a cleaner, more minimalist aesthetic. The numerals in the display now utilize a skinnier font, which might initially feel different, but is intended to enhance readability. In the top left corner, a new button has been added to access the calculation history, offering an alternative to the previous swipe-down gesture. This makes the tape functionality more readily accessible. A notable alteration is the repositioning of the scientific actions. Previously accessible via direct row, these functions are now consolidated behind a new expand button, indicated by two outward-pointing chevrons located just above the numpad on the left side. These buttons are now presented in a pill-shaped format and extend to the very edge of the screen. While this results in a cleaner design for the majority of users, individuals who frequently utilize the first four scientific actions may find this change less convenient. The remaining keys, including the numerical keypad 09, have seen fewer changes, though the number keys now feature a lighter background. The three-dot overflow menu in the top right corner has also been updated. It now consistently displays clear history, and all options within the menu are accompanied by icons, further streamlining the interface. For tablet users, the landscape layout has also been adjusted. Google has adopted the same layout as the phone interface, which utilizes wider buttons, potentially offering a more comfortable touch experience on larger screens. The Material 3 expressive redesign for Google Calculator 9 is currently rolling out to users via the Play Store. This update reflects Google's ongoing commitment to unifying its design language across its various products and services, ensuring a consistent and modern user experience. Public reaction to the redesign has been mixed. Some users appreciate the cleaner, more modern look and the improved accessibility of history. Others express a preference for the previous layout, particularly the immediate availability of scientific functions. Tech reviewers generally view the update positively, highlighting it as a step towards a more cohesive design ecosystem, while acknowledging the user adaptation curve associated with significant interface changes. And that's a wrap on today's essential updates. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next deep dive. That's a wrap on today's trends. We saw Google streamline video editing in Drive, got an AI-filled look at the new Pixel phones, debated Google's stock value, and checked out the fresh design for the Google Calculator. If you found this info valuable, smash that like button, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for more, ring the notification bell, and tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for even more.